I got the bloodlust. Me too. I want to kill. Let's kill.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to The Bloodlust. This is your go-to podcast for classy broads talking horror. This is episode 221 of the program. Tonight we're talking about the cult horror classic directed by Catherine Bigelow, Near Dark.
Near Dark.
Near Dark is nigh.
If you're from the East Coast, it's Near Dark.
Near Dark. My name's Amy. I'm your fearless leader. That other voice you hear is my co-host, Jamie. Hello, friend.
Hi.
We're so excited to be here tonight.
I'm excited.
The most ever excited to be here. Also, we're a little stoned, so bear with us.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'm a little. Jamie's a lot. Tonight, we're talking about Near Dark. Did you see how big my mouth got before I started talking?
I didn't. You have a big circle in front of you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Does it look like my mouth now?
Nope, can't see it. I bet I can see it from your eyes. There's a big mouth.
Yes, this is Women in Horror Month. Welcome to the first episode of our 2 episodes for Women in Horror Month. This is my first Catherine Bigelow movie, period. I've never watched one.
What?
I've never seen, is it Zero Dark 30?
Zero Dark 30?
Yeah, I never saw that.
That's a great movie.
And well, okay, I think I've seen Point Break at some point.
Point Break is also great.
But probably not from start to finish, probably just on like TBS on a Saturday afternoon.
Got a to-do list to add to.
Do I?
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's got
30,
Keanu.
No, Zero Dark, well, that alone is great, but Zero Dark 30 is great.
Is it?
If you like a kind of war movie, the Keanu one's better.
So Point Break should be higher up on my watch list.
Watch that first.
Okay.
That goes across like
all nations and creeds and colors.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
For sure.
Well, I mean, they made a musical of it. Lord knows they've never made a musical of anything bad.
Did they?
Yeah, there was a Point Break musical.
Shut the fuck up. What?
I remember hearing about it when I first moved to San Francisco, so that would have been about 2007 or 8.
I didn't know that. That's insane. If there was a John Wick musical, I'd be on that shit.
Why don't you write a John Wick musical?
I might.
Otherwise, you're going to have to wait 20 years for it. Or maybe 10.
I'll
maybe
wait
10.
20 years. I'll wait those. My God, that's so great.
And on this day, an idea was hatched. For a roundtable tonight, a little callback from Jamie. That was good. For our roundtable tonight, this is another Becky. Thank you, Becky. Jamie, who's your problematic horror crush?
That's so hard.
I chose this one for tonight because I have developed a problematic horror crush on Bill Paxton in Near Dark.
I love Bill Paxton so much, Amy. Like, not from just this movie, but Kitty and I went to Universal Studios, and we went to the, what is it, like, Twister. Yep. And Bill Paxton gave a little thing about how he felt about tornadoes, and he felt very, like, sexily about tornadoes.
Really?
I mean,
because
that's
of the raw power.
The raw power. That's what we took away from it.
Okay.
And I will never not love Bill Paxton for his sexy love tornadoes. But like, I don't know who I feel that way about.
I know that there is someone who we both have discussed having weird crushes on because of a particular movie.
Tell me, who?
An underrated 2001-ish movie with very outlandish costumes and a very cool high concept.
Oh my God, what? I'm
and very
Tell me.
striking visuals. Vincent D'Onofrio in The Cell.
Oh, I fucking love him. Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio. Oh boy. Uh-huh.
But
Okay.
particularly in that movie.
In the cell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember? So creepy and weird.
So creepy and so hot.
So
With
weirdly
those,
hot.
With those, horns.
Yeah.
I mean, similar to what's-his-face in... What's it called?
Oh, that's...
Weird
yeah.
and determined.
Just
I'm
like
stoned.
that.
I can't think of things. It's a great episode. But that
Similar to
movie,
what's-his-face?
Tim Curry
In Legend.
in Legend.
I got you, buddy.
There, thank you. He's hot in that.
And that's a problematic horror crush, I'd say. He's a horror character anyway.
That's my problematic horror crush. Tim
Okay.
Curry in Legend.
That's an excellent one.
He is
I'll also say Tim
Very
Curry in
hunky.
the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
ditto. He can get it.
He can get it in either of those movies. Not in Home Alone 2.
Why is Tim Curry? No, okay, maybe not. But he's.
It's his
know, man.
voice, I
He's,
think.
He's hunky. His voice and his face and
Also not Tim Curry in It. He couldn't get it. Oh.
I've never not said I'm not weird.
No one's ever claimed that you're not weird.
No,
I don't
I'm not
remember
gonna rule
anyone
that out.
claiming that. Can I think of any others?
I'm gonna say Are we just talking about what is
Horror crushes. Problematic horror crushes.
Hellraiser.
Who, Pinhead?
Yeah, Pinhead's
yeah.
fucking hot.
Pinhead's, and he's got a great voice too. And he's got that
100%.
bondage gear.
Yep, bring it on.
I'm with you. None of the other guys do it for me, like Michael Myers or Jason or.
Nope.
I mean, they're
Pinhead,
big.
There was something about Pinhead.
What about Candyman?
All right, yeah, I'm not hating on that.
You wouldn't kick him out of bed?
I wouldn't kick him out of bed.
All right. I can't really think of a lot of female American Mary.
Oh yeah, I'd be all right
If they
with that.
weren't, yeah, me too.
I want to watch that again.
It's been a minute, right? What about the Betty Boop girl in that?
I don't even remember that. But the main girl, yeah,
She could get it.
that. She could get it.
She could, I mean, if she hadn't been in high school, she could have got it with Ginger
I
Snaps.
love American Mary. Let's rewatch that. And
Well, we
Ginger
can't-
Snaps.
We can't rewatch it for the show because we've already done it for the show. But yes,
Did
we can
we?
rewatch. Yeah, we
Goddamn.
did. It's been almost 10 years.
Sweet Jesus.
Isn't that cool?
It's both cool and shocking.
I know.
My God.
Well, those are a good group of problematic horror crushes. Listeners, send us your horror crushes. We would love to hear them. I also would like to reiterate that Kylie from Housebound, since I recently rewatched that, is very, very cute and does not at all look like a meth addict, which she was supposed to be in the movie.
daughter?
Yeah. No, the mom.
Oh, the mom. Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm joking. The daughter.
yeah, no, of
The
course.
dowdy mom is... yeah, she does it for me. I mean, I know she'd
I
be
haven't
more
watched
age appropriate.
rewatched that movie
but
yet, but goddamn, that movie's so good.
It's great.
It's so good. Watch it.
Watch it, listeners. Okay, let's start talking about Near Dark, shall we? Great. Jamie, give us the stats, please.
All right, stats. This movie is directed by Catherine Bigelow, written by Eric Red and Catherine Bigelow, stars Adrian Pazdar, Lance Hendrickson, and Bill Paxton, R.I.P. I love you. It's rated R, runtime 1 hour 34 minutes, released shut up Caesar, October 3rd,
Rude.
1987. Rotten Tomatoes, fucking 83%. Critics, 74% audience. Available on Shudder and AMC Plus. Blah, blah, blah. That's it.
Well done, Jamie.
Thank you. That's why I'm here.
Well put.
That's why everyone brings me here.
That's right. This movie is a vampire western, although the word vampire is never used in it. but they're undying creatures who... Oh, my phone's ringing. Hang on one second. Let me see who's calling me. Someone from Howell, Michigan. I don't know.
Listen, that's what KKK is. Don't answer it.
Oh, okay. Definitely don't want to hear from them. So they're not called vampires, but they are the living dead. They are hundreds of years old, lots of them. They don't age, and they can't be in sunlight, and they drink blood. So, vampires.
Yeah, as you know them.
Yeah. But the movie centers around a guy, probably like 20-year-old guy. And that's Adrian Pastar's character, who is bitten by a pretty girl that he meets.
She's so cute.
Spends the night with, who turns out to be a vampire. And then he gets kidnapped by her gang of traveling vampires who consist partially of the cast of Aliens.
Yeah, pretty much.
And they kind of go on a bloody road trip where he is reluctantly initiated into the gang, even though he doesn't have the intestinal fortitude to commit murder. So that's what it's about. This is Catherine Bigelow's directorial debut. Evidently, they didn't have a lot of faith in her. She had like a 5-day trial run where it was like, if you're bad at this, we're going to find somebody else. So that's nice. But she obviously did it, and it turned out to be a cult hit. She wanted initially to she and the screenwriter, to make a Western. But they didn't think that, since Westerns were not popular in 1987, they didn't think that it would be marketable. So they decided, since horror was popular in 1987, to make it a vampire Western. And this is one of two vampire family kind of cool vampire movies that came out in 1987. The other of which is, of course, The Lost Boys.
Yeah.
So, Jamie, what did you think?
Oh my God, what?
You know what I'm going to ask you.
Jesus. I'm going to say, like, listen, I've seen Lost Boys. I kind of love Lost Boys. It's
sure.
A little something that's near and dear to our hearts.
Yeah.
I've never seen this movie until now. I love this movie.
You enjoyed it?
I fucking loved it.
Loved it. Very nice.
Loved it so much. It was like a weird sort of... It's hard to explain. Like, it's a blend of a Western drama with sort of a horror movie, but there's nothing real scary about it. There's nothing tense about it. It's just like a weird slice of life, dramatic look into into the life of a Western vampire. I mean, I didn't know what to expect with this movie. I hadn't known or heard anything about it until you recommended it. We watched it. I loved it. I thought the acting was great. I thought the direction was great. I thought the cinematography was great.
The cinematography I enjoyed a lot. That scene of them coming up over the hill with the silhouetted against the smoke and everything.
There was just so much about this movie that I loved. The music of it, like, everything seemed very subtle and very, like, unspoken. And, like, it was just sort of, I don't know, sort of like putting things out there for you to experience. I don't know, like, for you to experience, and you pick up and you take it on, and I don't know. I was into it. It was great. I didn't know what to think of this movie, and I was into it.
Did you like how the plot progressed?
Yeah, I didn't even care that, like, it seemed, I read some previews or like read some reviews that said it was kind of slow, and I didn't think it was.
Nah, I think it had a nice pace.
I don't know. I would say if you're looking for sort of an intense vampire movie where, like, folks get into it and they're, like, I don't know, going to get each other and sucking each other's blood, and that's your thing. Like, it's an action vampire movie. That's one thing, but this is very much along the lines of, I don't know, the slow burn vampire movies that I like. where it's
closer to a girl walks home alone at night.
A girl walks home at night, and the fucking, why can't I think of the name of it? But the Swedish one,
Let the Right One In.
Let the Right One In. That sort of thing, where it's like a very subtle. It's a quiet. It's more just it's humans interacting, and one of them happens to be a vampire. I like that. I like that a lot, and I felt that a lot in this movie, where it's like she turned him into a vampire, and he was not into what it took to make a vampire real. Like
he was just into her.
He didn't want to do the things. He just liked her. He didn't want to do the vampire things, and I liked that. There were like some stretches where it was kind of slow, but like I don't know, the music and the cinematography like built you along with it, and it like built this sort of, I don't know, like almost like dreamlike scenario.
It had a kind of a David Lynchy feel, I thought.
Yeah, and I kind of loved that, where it was like he was almost like hallucinating in a way, and she was like the sort of dream character, and he was sort of envisioning what it would be like. I don't know. I don't know how to explain. I just really liked it. I'm into this movie. I'd give it a 4.
I liked how much of a Western it was. I didn't know that it was a Western.
I didn't either.
Before I watched it. I thought it was kind of... Yeah, I like a Western too. And I had kind of thought that this was more of like a Return of the Living Dead 3 style, like a punk rock kind of vampire movie. And it wasn't. And I was surprised by that. I liked the Western aspect of it. And I liked
very subtle and quiet.
More quiet than... I mean, I was expecting something more bombastic for sure. And the only thing that was bombastic in it was Bill Paxton. You could tell that he ad-libbed a lot of stuff. He was my favorite part of the movie for sure.
100%.
He almost felt like he belonged in a different movie.
He was in it from the beginning. He understood what the whole scheme was, and he just rolled with it. And that is why I love him, and because he wants to fuck tornadoes.
Well, now that I know that, that just makes me like him more.
Because they're sexy, tornadoes. You don't know that, but he'll tell you.
I've never thought of them as sexy, but you know, whatever does it for Bill Paxton.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. in peace. So what did you think about like the vampire lore and the way that they used that, or the lack of it in this? You know, there's no fangs. They never say vampire.
I'm gonna go, and maybe it's an unpopular opinion. I kind of loved that there wasn't a lore to it. I kind of loved that they seemed more like sort of like a biker gang.
Yeah, they were like Hell's Angels or something.
Yeah, that like people knew about but didn't know all the details about. And as vampires, you didn't know all the details about their inner workings. It was just sort of, even when you see the scenes of her like biting his neck, it's not an intense like bite. Like you don't see like a bursting of blood. It's just like a very subtle like blood sucking. All of it was just like so very subtle that it seemed it could easily not be vampires, that it could be any group that was like outside of the normal group, you know? Like,
any kind of outcasts. It could have been a drug subculture or a biker subculture or whatever.
I kind of loved that their inherent like knowledge of them being vampires, and like even when she was having him like, I don't know, suck blood from her arm, which you don't see in a ton of movies that vampires like get that from somebody else like sucking their own blood. But like that was like sort of an erotic experience for her.
Well, yeah, and then they had the oil drills in the background going up and down.
Right, like, okay, message received. Yeah. Like, I get what you're fucking laying down here.
Yeah.
Like, this is like...
We get it.
This is like a boner experience. We understand. But like, that is something that maybe was like, I don't know, slightly hinted at in past types, but was really like hammered home in this. But in a way that didn't feel, I don't know, overly...
The oil drilling scene made me laugh. I mean,
it made me laugh.
I lulled at that a little bit. But
not in a like, oh, this is fucking ridiculous. But like, I don't know, in the concept of the entire movie as a whole. It worked
in the context of the movie. It did, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's a young love kind of thing, like a Romeo and Juliet.
And it was that, it had that 80s feel
Oh, it sure did.
It 100% fit in with all of that. Outside of, if it was like looked at outside of that, I would have been like, oh, this is a little on the nose.
Well, it came out before a lot of other movies like this. You can definitely see its influence on a lot of things. I thought of From Dusk Till Dawn, but not the vampire part, but the beginning part. It made me think of that a bit, you know, and it made me think of some other movies like The Addiction, which was I think Abel Ferrara made, which was a vampire movie that was definitely, a allegory for drug addiction that had Lily Taylor in it. It reminded me of that. And just a lot of the like low key kind of twist on vampire movies that have come out since. So I think it was cool for what it influenced. And I thought it was interesting that it used the blood transfusion method, because you don't see that a lot. Very
interesting.
I liked her take on the vampire mythos, and I remember that they did that. That's what they did in Dracula, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it was funny that they did that. I didn't like it as much as you did, but vampire movies are not my bag.
They're not usually my bag because they're like usually, in my experience, like they lean heavily towards the romantic.
Yes.
And the like sexy.
And this does.
I mean, this does, but in a like, I don't know, in a
Western way.
In a Western and approachable way, where it's not like a Twilight.
No.
Sort of thing, where it's like, okay, you've met someone in the middle of nowhere, I don't know, and you've got nobody else to like compare them to. And it's, I don't know, it's a little different. I can get on board with this type of vampire Western more so than a Twilight sort of vampire movie.
I think of A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night as kind of a Western too, in a way.
Yeah, same here. I would compare this to that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're both great.
And they both have some kind of stark and disturbing violence in them. If he had killed the kid that he ends up letting go in this, it would have changed the tone of the movie, I think, and would have made it. I still would have liked it. Dying? But the one who ends up going to the police that causes the shootout.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
I liked that the character stays true to that stuff. I thought that was to his nature of not being a killer.
Sure.
I would probably rate this 3.5 stars. I didn't love the ending. I think they whiffed on the ending a little bit.
I remember the ending.
Well, because this came out in 1987, listeners, we are going to go ahead and talk about the ending. And we talked about already the blood transfusion angle. And the blood transfusion, the main character ends up getting a blood transfusion from his dad and becoming a human again. And he then does the same thing to his vampire girlfriend and makes her human.
Sure.
But he didn't ask her.
Nope.
And I don't know if that's a great idea. Also, she's murdered countless people for the past 4 years. And that's got to do something to a person.
Maybe.
Also, I have a very big problem with the fact that the little kid vampire, which I also thought was a fun touch, and it was the first time I've seen. Fun. I think that popped up in a vampire movie. Obviously, Interview with the Vampire did it afterwards, and then What We Do in the Shadows. But
Skyrim does it.
Oh yeah,
yeah. There's a kid vampire.
That's cool. In the kind of climactic scene when he's chasing after the girl as she jumps out of the car, because So what happens is they've kidnapped his sister because the little boy vampire is obsessed with her. And girlfriend breaks out of the back of the car with her to help her escape at her own peril because it's getting to be dawn. But she doesn't burn up.
Oh, yeah.
The little boy vampire burns up.
Yeah, there's a lot with the,
like immediately.
Burning. The physics of burning that didn't quite track. Which
I thought that Buffy invented, that whole running around with a sheet
Buffy
over you being good enough, sure. But evidently no. They definitely got it from this.
I can suspend my disbelief a little bit.
I can't for the not burning at the end. That pissed me off.
Fair enough.
Because she was out there for so much longer.
Yeah.
Why didn't she burn up? Why was she fine? Come on.
Why was she fine?
Why was she fine? Also, you need to ask for consent if you're going to make somebody back into a human once they've been a vampire for 4 years. Maybe she liked it better. She didn't. What do you mean, no, you don't?
I'm just kidding. According to this movie, no, you don't.
No, you don't. According to this movie.
You just do it.
I felt like it would have been a much better ending if she sacrificed herself to rescue the little girl and then she burned up.
Yeah.
And it would have been an appropriate end for a Romeo and Juliet type love story.
Maybe.
Ending it with her becoming human and then like the implication that they're going to live happily ever after. It kind of goes against the whole realism of the rest of it.
That's a Hollywood ending I'm not always into.
I didn't care for that. I also wasn't exactly sure. I felt like Lance Henriksen and his lady, who was also from like Terminator and Aliens and stuff, I felt like they needed a better ending than that. They were so cool, you know? It was just like, oh, well, fuck it. Let's burn to death.
Yeah, fair.
So to me, I liked the setup. I liked the characters. I thought they were interesting. But I just didn't like the ending very much at all. I felt like it was a swing and a miss.
I get that. I feel that.
But the way that they approached vampires was cool. Do you think that this movie feels like it was made by a woman? I feel like it doesn't at all.
No, I don't think it does at all.
I mean, what does that even mean? But and she's typically
what does that mean?
known.
Did all the characters have their periods or something?
Right.
Yeah, no, I didn't think that at all.
I don't know. Usually when I think about movies directed by women, I think of small scale stories, more introspection a lot of times. I don't know. But she doesn't, this felt like a pretty muscly, action-y kind of movie.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the shootout scene in the hotel room and him running out and crashing the car into the...
That part was awesome.
I really enjoyed that. That was probably my favorite part.
Like him running to the van with the blanket over his head and all like being on fire. That was a very cool scene.
Evidently, one of the times that he does that under the fog, I think it's when he's just like running and he starts to smoke in the morning.
Okay.
Evidently, it was just, it was made by a complicated series of tubes leading to 5 lit cigars under his shirt.
Oh, isn't that the internet? A complicated series of tubes?
Yeah. But like the magic of the movies. Jesus, I love that. Now they could just CGI it in, but in 1987, 5 lit cigars under a shirt, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all it took.
Yeah.
I mean, there were scenes where like, especially the little guy had the blanket over him and the flames. I was like, oh, that's CGI, and that looks terrible.
Yeah, they couldn't do it. Evidently, they had like the stunt people for that shot, and there was like a windstorm that day, and they couldn't do it. No good. You know what's a weird bit of trivia in this? I just learned Jason Miller. Do you know who Jason Miller is? Uh-huh. He plays the priest in The Exorcist.
Yeah.
His son is Jason Patrick. Really? Like from The Lost Boys. And he has another son, Joshua John Miller, who is the little boy vampire in this.
What?
So that's
crazy.
2 of his kids were in vampire movies in the same year.
That's kind of wild.
I know. It's just
it.
a weird piece of trivia.
It is a weird piece of trivia.
It's also weird that kid is the son of Jason Miller and brother of Jason Patrick, because he's a funny looking little kid. Doesn't seem like he'd grow up to be a heartthrob.
No, not so much.
He doesn't look like either of them.
Nope.
I don't know why, but 80s and 90s movies are just not my preferred decades for movies.
That's so funny because I feel like they are like in my sweet spot.
No, I feel like
I mean, not
60s,
all of them.
70s, and then like 2000s and up are what I like.
But
I don't know why that is.
We're not that far
It's
off in years.
We're not. I don't know why that is.
5 at most?
Sometimes 4, sometimes 5. So that's what we think about Near Dark. We would love to hear what you think. Near Dark.
Near Dark.
Near Dark.
If you're from like Massachusetts or Maine, it's like Near Dark.
Storms are coming.
Storms are coming. It's near dark now.
Why is it called Near Dark? It should be called Near Dawn.
Near dawn. Yeah, that's a great, I don't know.
I have a lot of nits to pick with this movie.
I have so many nits.
Really, it should be called Before Sunrise.
No, don't call it that. I hate those movies. I know Kitty loves them. I know she loves them so much. I can't stand movies where people just fucking talk.
I like them.
I hate them. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear myself talk. I don't hear other people's talk.
This from a podcast host, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Who does not listen. Who does not listen to the podcast. So,
Near Dark.
Near Dark. For our next movie, in keeping with Women in Horror Month, we are doing Piggy, which premiered at, I believe, Sundance last year, 2022, and is now available on Hulu. It was one of the ones that I didn't get to see when I watched all those Sundance movies. It was one I didn't pick. So I'm excited to circle back to it.
Very nice.
Because I've heard lots of good things. Looks like it might be dark and disturbing and right up Jamie's alley.
Oh, I love those things.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully it'll make you feel like the world's a strange and terrifying place and everybody's out to get you.
Guys, you know, that's what I love so fucking much. If there are movies out there that make you feel like that, please tell me what they are.
Jamie loves to be emotionally devastated.
I cannot tell you enough that I love to feel emotionally fucking drained and devastated.
I told you one.
What was the one you told me?
That one with Rebecca Hall.
Wait, which one?
That one with Rebecca Hall.
Because I fucking love Rebecca Hall.
Now I forgot the name of it. Hold on.
She's thinking of it, but listeners, you've got something out there. Like, I love that shit. If you've got a movie that's going to make me feel terrible for the day or two after watching it, that's what I want. That's what I want. I'm chasing that dragon all the time.
Resurrection.
Oh, yeah. I've got that down.
Well, you need to watch it. Because I would like to have someone else to talk about it with.
Okay. I'll watch it.
Do you still have Shudder from this?
Yep.
Well, then watch it on there because that's where it is.
I'll watch it on the flight.
Good.
I love Rebecca Hall. She was in the one, right? The one like kind of spooky movie with the house.
The Night House?
No. The one where like shit. It was like the ghosts in the
The Awakening.
The Awakening, that's the one.
The one in the like boarding orphanage.
I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, she was good in that. She's great in everything she's in.
I mean, she really is. I'm a huge fan, but The Awakening, if people haven't seen that movie's awesome.
It's got fun twist in it.
So fun.
And Dominic West. Prince Charles himself. Yeah.
From The Wire.
And McNulty, yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, that is a movie that will definitely make you feel that way. Resurrection. So you should watch it. But listeners, I mean, you should definitely watch Resurrection too. But listeners, do watch Piggy and join us back here in 2 weeks' time so that we can all discuss it, won't you?
Yeah, it's 5 weeks.
Promise we won't be stoned for that one.
I don't make such promises.
Jamie doesn't need to be. She'll be fine. I just have to keep us reined in.
Yeah.
One of us has to.
That's fair.
Well, enjoy your Women in Horror Month, listeners. We will too.
Women are great.
I love them. You know I love them.
I love them.
I'm going to watch something called The Outwaters tonight. It's a found footage movie that I've been hearing is pretty scary. We'll see how it is.
Cool.
I like to pre-screen these in case they're garbage so that we don't do them for the show.
I'm currently watching something called Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Rest in peace, Munch.
So, yeah, rest in peace, Munch. But that's what I'm watching.
Well, you enjoy that.
I will.
All right, listeners. This has been fun. Jamie, thank you for joining me. It's always a pleasure. Have fun on your trip.
I will. I was a little tipsy for this one.
It's okay. We enjoy you this way.
I'm already in vacay mind.
That's right. It's vacation time.
It is.
Until next time. I have been Amy.
I'm Jamie.
I just mouthed your line. I just mouthed, I'm Jamie. I wish you could have seen it.
I wish I could have too. I know you want to say, I know you want to be Jamie.
Yeah, everybody does.
Who doesn't?
Anyway, thank you. Good night. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Good night.
Good
anyway,
night.
Here's Wonderwall.